Hi, this is Mike with Draft Buddy, and for this video I'm going to demonstrate copying league settings from a prior year Draft Buddy file to the current year. And so this is 2016 season we're getting ready for. I have a draft starting today actually, and I was in the same league last year. It was the Scott Fishbowl, I guess we'll call it tournament. It's got impressive 360 teams last year in this massive league and expanding to 480 this year. But for my individual league draft, all the rules should be pretty much the same in terms of the scoring. It's a super flex league, so I can start two quarterbacks, etc., etc. So anyways, let's get on to copying league settings, which is a handy feature in Draft Buddy, whether you are copying from the prior year, and this also works if we release a new version due to changes, feature changes that require new download. Then you can also copy from an earlier version of the same season. So the feature is found, this is 2016 Draft Buddy. The feature is found in the Action tab. So here's the Action tab right here. You see in the lower left here, Copy Rules and Scoring from Draft Buddy 2015 or 2016. Okay, and the important thing is you need to specify the proper name of the file from last year, including the extension, in this case .xlsm or macro-enabled workbook. It'll be that or .xls if you're on an older version of Excel. So it's important to get the name exact, or Draft Buddy 2016 cannot find the old file. And even if you don't see the extension probably should be there. And then you specify the year, 2015, or I could use drop down 2016 if needed. One thing that's handy to do, or good to do, is to have the file open, the 2015 file open. I already have it open here. So here's my 2015 file. As you can see, I didn't fill in the league name, but you can start two quarterbacks and three other flex positions. Oh, I don't have this checked off, which is strange. So let's go with running back, wide receiver, tight end. Actually, I already have two filled in for quarterbacks as starting, so we'll uncheck the quarterbacks. And the scoring is all filled in as well. This is, you actually get some points for rushing attempts. You get 1 point for receptions. So that is the, so I've got the rules and scoring from last year. And let's note this file name. So I've changed the file name to db_2015_sfb360. Okay, so that's what I need to fill in right over here. We'll change this to db, what did I say? db 2015 sfb360.xlsm is the file name, and I've got 2015 in. And then all you need to do now is hit Copy League Settings, and Draft Buddy is going to go copy the rules over, copy the scoring over. So then it should match, and it's going to close the 2015 file. Now, on Windows, you technically don't have to have both files open at the same time, but I find it helps. Excel just has an easier time finding the old file if they're both open in Excel at the same time. On a Mac, that's always been required because of the folder structure. Always have to have the 2015 open at the same time as the 2016 file. And I believe it prompts you to compile cheat sheets after it's done. Now it's still working here. Oh, there we go. I clicked window before, so let's get rid of that. Yeah, it does prompt you. So compile cheat sheets. Now it's got the rules and the scoring updated. Do you want to compile cheat sheets? Sure, I will do that. And then I should get my rankings set up for this league, and I've really had very little prep time because I had done the settings before last year. Always a good idea to check your settings, check your scoring, make sure they do match your league in case you made any changes. You want to update for those, but otherwise, you should be good to go. Everything should copy over. It doesn't copy the owners because those would change or the draft order would change. It doesn't copy everything from the Options tab because that's more customization that you can do for your rankings, and you'll want to you may want to go in there and tweak those things. But otherwise, here we go. All right, so now I've got my updated cheat sheets for this file, this league for 2016. If we go over to the Rules and Scoring tab, you can see now that these have changed. So I've got 12 teams, 22 round draft, 2 quarterbacks, 3 flex positions, because I checked off those positions there included as well. The scoring, that was different from the default. I see points for rushing attempts here for the quarterbacks and running backs, 1 point per reception. Okay, and yeah, everything's good there. So, at this point, I may want to update my projections and compile again if I haven't got the projections up to date. Otherwise, we are good to go, and I'm ready for the 2016 draft starting later today.